Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended. And yes, a lot of people have been questioning what the saddle durability actually does, right? So all saddles, even though they used to have a durability on them in Ark Survival Evolved, it just didn't show it. Now it does show it. So what does it actually affect? If you haven't seen my other videos with a prim saddle, there's zero effect. There's no consequences, no anything. So what does it affect across the board? This is going to be an exact guide of everything you need to know about what durability does. Now, if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and consider subbing to the channel. I'm starting to approach 100K, and that's been my dream all along. All right, so anyways, what is the point of a saddle in Ark? Saddles basically allow you to have reduced damage taken based upon the amount of armor they have. However, you can also see there's a durability stat. Now that durability stat can drop down to 0 on any saddle. It's not any one particular saddle. It can be any saddle that'll drop down to. If you do not have any form of durability on the saddle or no saddle on it, you're going to take heavy increased damage. Let's say I was to spawn in, I don't know, a Giganotosaurus, for example, right? There's a level 500. He's going to attack my Rex. My Rex is going to take some serious damage. You can see that right there, right? He's going to take an insane amount, and he's going to die, right? 2,174 damage. That's not ideal, obviously. So, in order to avoid that extra damage, what we can do is we can place a saddle on this thing. Now, again, we're going back to square one with this, right? Let's go ahead and pop out another Rex. Let's give him some infinite stats so he never actually dies this time, so we can actually show you what I'm talking about. And then we'll go ahead and give him a saddle, right? So we're going to give him a primitive saddle, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to actual saddle durability, right? So we took a large amount of damage there. Now we've got a 100 durability saddle, and we're going to go after this Giganotosaurus, and we're going to say, hey, eat me, please, right? So now we're taking 1,000 damage a bite. So we're taking reduced damage per bite. You can see there's 1,000 damage a bite, and every time we get bit, we're actually going to be losing durability. You can literally watch the durability go down as I'm fighting this Giganotosaurus, right? Now that's great and all, but what's the value? So the value is very simple. So once we're doing this, we have 1,739. You can see that one because it's a different area that he just bit on him. I'm going to go into GCM mode so he doesn't kill me when I do this, but I'm going to pop off the saddle, show you that it takes increased damage as soon as we pop off that saddle. It took durability damage. You can see it's down to 94. Now this one is a 0 durability, 314 armor, so it should take a heavily reduced damage pool. And as it turns out, it does. You can see that now he's taking 160 damage. So all of that included, what does saddle durability mean when it goes to 0? The answer is literally nothing. It doesn't matter what your saddle durability is on any saddle, they're all going to produce that exact same armor, whether or not the durability is at 0 or 100. The only thing that's going to change on the saddle itself is the actual, just so you can see it, the actual look of the saddle, right? You can see this durability is bad on that one, so that is what it's going to cause, right? So literally every single saddle in the game, there is no value or thing you should be worried about when it comes to durability, even if it's an insanely high saddle. Some people have been telling me, oh, it drops the durability. When 0 hits durability, I get kicked off the saddle. You don't, I promise you. I've tested this in so many different ways, right? This is everything. I've tested primitive, I've tested non-primitive, tested ascendant, non-ascendant. It literally just drops to 0, and there is nothing that actually happens. Now, you can fix it if you want to spend all those resources, but there's literally 0 value to it. So there's your saddle. It's going to take that increased durability hit every time it actually takes damage, but it doesn't do anything. Literally nothing happens. It just exists. So hopefully that explanation and example showed you guys exactly what you needed to know. And other than that, teach out.